Servus my friends, welcome back to the Bavarian outback. Today we make a little craft thing. We will work on this saw, my favorite saw. Not a commercial, I don't get money for it, I bought it myself, but that's the one we use. And we use a little bit leather strings. You can also use paracord, but I prefer leather because it looks better. Yes, but I have to mention, when you use paracord, makes more sense, because when you use paracord, you can use a neon colored orange paracord. That makes much more sense out in the woods. Because when you're out there and you work there and you lose something, you will never find it again when it's black, brown, green or camouflage. So that's why when you have a paracord on your tools in neon, it's much better, so you can find it again. But you will also like it better in a cool color, so I do it in leather straps. The other thing is, leather straps are more heavy to pull, so when you make a really tight knot, then you have to pull very strong. When you use paracord, you can make it easily, and that you will close it very easy. But as I said, if you want to be sure for your emergency stuff, then you should use bright colors. That's why all the chainsaws and all the woodworker tools are in orange, because when they are going to eat something and they leave it somewhere, they will never find it again. Yeah. That's about this video. I hope you like this. I take you a little bit closer and we start knotting knots.
Yes, let's start with the first knot. You take the left side and put it behind the little leather strap. Then you take the right side, go through this little loop all the way through, and then return through the loop and fix the first knot. This one has to be fixed very carefully, because this one will block all the other knots that you are going to tie in this leather strap. So put it into place, leave a little loop so that you can use it on the tool, and fix the tool. I fixed it between two big books. You can use everything, stones, whatever, and it's very important that it cannot flip around. So then you take the loop again, second knot, behind, right side through, and through again, and then close the knot very carefully and block these two knots to each other so that they cannot go in no direction. You have to pull them very strong, very tight, and it costs a little bit power, but this one is very important that they are absolutely tight into position. It's a little bit easier when you use a paracord, but it's very heavy when you take a leather strap. And then you can start with all the other knots. You can make 2, 3, 5, 10, however you want to have your tool strap. So put it very tight, and then we speed it a little bit up, and I show you the next part of knotting the knots. you think you have enough knots on this strap, then you can leave a little space between them for a tool or a little whatever, and then you start again, leave an inch, 3 centimeters, whatever, and then you start like you started with the first knot. Then you have a space where you can hang your tool, where you can put something cool in between, and then you start with the new first knot, and you have to pull it very tight again. And when you put in the second knot in the second row, and they are blocking each other again, then they will never open up again anymore. So make the second one to block it again, and then you can start with the new row of knots again on this leather strap. So we are almost finished. Be sure that they are closed very tight. So put them again and you can see how perfect this pattern looks even on a leather strap. Leave a little bit of the leather strap on the end so that they cannot went off again. And then I show it to you a little bit closer, that you can see what a pretty little leather strap we made.
Yes, my friends, that's it from the Bavarian outback. That's what it looks like now. A very nice, beautiful snake knot, I think it's called in English. Yeah, that's the nice version. And as I mentioned, if you want the useful version, then take a neon colored orange paracord. And when you throw away your tools or you lose your tools, you will find them. If you lose this one somewhere in the wood, you will never find it again. Yeah, that's it. So don't buy crap, then you don't have to litter so much, and have a nice weekend and enjoy the forest. Servus.